You said that you could use a semi-automatic weapon to fight tyranny.
Sure.
You mean you'd use it against American troops?
The very existence of the Second Amendment is designed purposefully to empower the people to be able to
Our troops
resist.
haven't won a conflict in 2 decades, so...
Ouch.
It's just...
Oof. right in the patriotism.
Not to go straight for the nut shot, but...
I think an eagle just fell out of the sky.
Groaning.
Lady Liberty bent a little to wipe a tear.
Okay, but am I wrong?
In 2 decades, hasn't won a conflict against guys that just slap a gun on top of a truck.
But am I wrong?
You're not wrong, Walter.
You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole.
That's one of those inside thoughts. There are Marines listening to this, and they're fresh out of the crayons. You gotta be careful with them. They're sensitive.
Not to rag on our armed forces. I love our armed forces. Our guys are awesome.
The boots on the ground. It's not their fault.
The boots on the ground are amazing. It's not their fault. We haven't won a war because of our leadership.
And it all stems from a bunch of the whole thought process of, well, we can't have a winner because then there's a loser. Everyone's got to play nice. Everyone has to, because if we did what General MacArthur wanted to do with the Vietnam War, there would not be communism in Asia right now. At least as strong as it is right now. What did General MacArthur want to do? He wanted to nuke the line between Vietnam and China.
Right.
He said, Mr. President, give me 23 nukes and I will end this war in Vietnam. Excuse me? You want to nuke Vietnam 23 times? No, not the whole country, just the line between them. So there's an irradiated zone so that China can't keep reinforcing Vietnam. And it also sent a clear message to China, we're not messing around. No, we can't do that. You're fired. And so the war dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. And
yeah, well,
yeah,
you know, it's and it's depressing. And the I hate this question.
You would use it against American troops?
You would use it against American troops? I would use it against anybody that tried to take away my God-given rights. And so then the question becomes not would I use it against American troops, but would you use American troops on American soil to enforce your bullshit?
We have a story about that later on in the amendments.
And would the American troops act on American soil to enforce your bullshit? Because at the point that they do that, they violated their oath, and hell yes.
They are no longer considered allies, but enemies of the Constitution of the United States.
And any armed forces individual that would willingly operate on American soil against American citizens should be ashamed of themselves, for one, and should rethink being in the military for another.
Yeah, and that's a big part of why you see a lot of people dropping out of the military now.
But they're just following orders. Yeah, so were the Nazis.
Yeah.
And if they had not followed orders, you know what would have happened? Not the Holocaust.
Well, I mean, it's probably still would have happened. They would have been shot. Those that didn't, but yeah.
But the idea behind the just following orders argument is that they're still good people. They're just following orders. I contest that you can't be a good person and follow an evil order.
Yeah.
And if there are enough good people that not following the order would make it not happen, then...
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
He goes on.
Take that how you will.
He goes on.
The force of tyranny